Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a second stimulus check update video. In today's video, we are going to discuss the most trending topic in the world, and that is the status of the second stimulus checks. We also are going to talk about the 2% increase for Social Security, as well as child support, IRS, unemployment, you name it. We are going to talk about it on this Sunday afternoon. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of stimulus, my darling, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy, right? Click that big old red subscribe button down below, and you are in just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like, because I am bringing you good news today. Well, it's good news for me, and I feel good. And it's Sunday. All right. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. The White House is actually pushing for a compromise on the post office funding and stimulus checks. Well, okay, wait. Chief of Staff Meadows signals Trump that he would sign with stimulus check, liability protection for small businesses, PPP extension, and post office funding. He stated, hey, if my Democrat friends are upset about this, come back to Washington, D.C. White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows told CNN's State of the Union, let's go ahead and get a stimulus check out to the Americans. Let's make sure that the small businesses are protected and an extended payroll protection program, and put the postal funding in there. We'll pass it tomorrow. The president will sign it. Now, he also stated this will all go away because what we are seeing is Democrats are trying to use this as their political advantage. The House of Representatives, we know right now, is in recess for the rest of August. However, a senior member of the House Democratic leadership told Fox News that it's a matter of when, not if, they come back this week or next to focus on the USPS funding and possibly the relief funding. So in my opinion, guys, I think that is great news. It is still being thrown out there that, hey, these stimulus checks are for the good of the American people. Everyone wants the stimulus checks, and what I mean by everyone, I mean we got the politicians, we have both parties, the Trump administration. Everyone is in favor of sending another check, and most voters, like you and I, will definitely appreciate some more financial assistance, right? So as of right now, we know that the postal funding was one of those little elements that was in there as well. And I don't want to say little because it's a big deal, but it was definitely one of those elements that they could not find any compromise on. And now the White House is willing to compromise. So we will see. We already know that they said, hey, they can be back within 24 hours if there is a decision made. Now, we still may not be able to get the stimulus checks in August, which is bummer, womp, womp, womp. But if everything goes well, and I don't want to give you false hope, but if everything goes well, then you still may see them in September. So not bad at all, because I know right now a lot of people are saying, hey, we're not going to get any stimulus checks at all. And as of right now, I mean, guys, I'm going to say this once, I'm going to say it twice, I'm going to say it 3 times because I'm just that nice. Okay, I can rhyme. I got some skills. All right, but as of right now, we know that this is an election year. Much more is at stake than deciding the next president. Voters will also be voting for the new congressional representatives for both the Senate and the House. So there is a potential for changing of the guards, so to speak, and people want your vote. So if this $1,200 is going to make you get amnesia and, be like, you know what, I'm going to go vote because I need this extra money, then hey, they already know that passing a relief bill that directly impacts the pocketbooks can go a long way with garnering votes. So don't get it twisted and don't think we're just out just yet. Okay, we're still in there. We're the underdogs. They want these checks to come to us. Let's go ahead and jump directly into the unemployment. South Dakota right now appears to be the first state to decline the boosted federal unemployment aid that was designated under the executive order signed by President Trump this month with the pandemic. So Governor Kristi Noem, she was a vocal ally of the White House, said South Dakota did not need the additional funds because workers in her state have been rehired and that its economy is rebounding after suffering economic fallout from the pandemic. Go girl. Okay, go girl. I wish my state was doing the same as far as, but no, we're broke. Okay, we need it. Okay, Governor K. Ivey, don't decline this. I don't know. No, we're not South Dakota. Now, according to Governor Christie, she said, my administration is very grateful for the additional flexibility that this effort would have provided, but South Dakota is in a fortunate position of not needing to accept it. South Dakota's economy has never been shut down and has recovered nearly 80% of their job losses. Wow, okay, what is going on in South Dakota? Let me know. All my people from South Dakota, y'all are doing it big. She said South Dakota is the only state in the nation that did not have extended benefits kick in because our insured unemployment rate has been the lowest in the nation, she said in a statement. Sounds like somebody will be getting reelected. Go, girl. Okay, the future is female. Wow, South Dakota, let me know. Can't say the same thing for Alabama or some of our surrounding states, but definitely we need that additional unemployment in the state of Alabama. Let me know, do you need that as well? Now, going on to the IRS. As of right now, the IRS did go ahead and update their website, and the IRS said they're continuing to look for ways to help people who were unable to provide their information to receive their economic impact payments or their stimulus for their children. So they announced today that they would reopen the registration for the federal beneficiaries who did not receive the $500 per child payments earlier this year. So the IRS is urging federal benefit recipients to use the portal, and that is that non-filers tool again. Please tell me y'all updated it, IRS. Come on. Don't keep sending us. Starting August 15th through September 30th, you can go in there and enter your information on your qualifying children, and you can receive the additional $500 payments. Those eligible to provide information include those people with qualifying children who receive Social Security retirement, survivor or disability benefits, supplemental security income, railroad retirement benefits, and VA compensation and pension benefits that did not file tax returns in 2018 or 2019. The IRS anticipates the catch-up payments will equal $500 per child, and they will be issued by mid-October. So that's great news, because remember they were saying that you had to wait to next year for people that were still waiting on their payments. Now they're stating mid-October. So okay, IRS, I see you working over there. Now, if you use the non-filers tool after May 5th, no action is needed. So for those Social Security, SSI, Department of VA, Railroad Retirement beneficiaries who already use the non-filers tool to provide information on the children, no further action is needed. The IRS will automatically make a payment in October. So if you already had your information updated, you're good, okay? You don't have to do anything. But if you did not update your information, you need to have your information updated by September 30th so you can receive your payment by October 15th. This also goes as well for people that are homeless as well, because we know that even if you are homeless or have little to no income, you still do qualify for a stimulus check as well. So as of right now, for those people that are in that group, if you're homeless with little or to no income, you can actually go in there and still submit your information through the non-filers portal. And then at that point, you can receive your check as well by October 15th. So you need to have all your information submitted by October 15th, or you will have to wait until the next year and claim it as a credit on your 2020 federal tax return. For child support, because this is a big issue. Due to child support, spouses past due on child support. The IRS is actively working to resolve cases where a portion or all of the individual's payment was taken and applied to their spouse's past due child support. People in this situation do not need to take action. The IRS will automatically issue a portion of the payment that was applied to the other spouse's debt. Now, in this instance, it did not break it down a little further. I think this has to do, just say, with married people. And hey, don't quote me. You can call the IRS and figure it out on your own, because I don't need those tomatoes thrown at me. But for people that were married, and just say if your husband or your wife owed past due child support and they took the entire payment, one of the other mate was entitled their payments. So I think they're trying to work to get you the payments. But who knows, maybe they're trying to get all of the past due child support or the stimulus payments back. But that's exactly what they stated. As of right now, they're working to resolve cases where a portion of or all of the individual's payment was taken and applied to their spouse's past due child support. Got it? You can look at it at the IRS portal. Now, for Social Security, a 2% raise. As of right now, lawmakers in Washington have been struggling for weeks to find a consensus on how to provide Americans, of course, with more money. But there is an agreement on the second round of payments, and there's a bill to help older Americans weather the 2020 recession. The Social Security COVID-19 Correction and Equity Act was introduced by Representative John B. Larson, a Connecticut Democrat who is in the House Ways and Means Subcommittee chairman. He wants to increase Social Security benefits by 2% across the board for the retirees and the disabled. He also wants to raise the special minimum benefit. And then he wants to prevent workers who were born in 1960 from receiving lower lifetime benefits due to a quirk in the Social Security formula that penalized people who turn 60 in years when national average wages fall. He also wants to reduce taxes on Social Security benefits for lower and middle income beneficiaries. Now, he has a lot that he is trying to do, and congratulations, now that I think about it, happy birthday, Social Security. On Friday, August 14th, it was 85 years since Social Security, so happy birthday. All right. So now, does this bill stand a chance on passing? As of right now, we do not know. He introduced this bill back in July. There's so many changes that are going on between Social Security, EBT. So there's still some aspects of the bill that could make into the legislation, but the lawmakers do have to agree on it. And as of right now, because there are so many conflicts going on, we're not sure. So for Social Security retirees who are likely looking at either no raise next year or a very small one, it may be time to start belt tightening up to build up a stronger emergency fund, since benefits may not go as far in the future, especially with everything right now that's going on with food prices rising. But I will continue to look after this for my Social Security recipients. To me, I think this was great news on a Sunday. You can say what you want. I think it was great news. The fact that, hey, the House is now trying to compromise. What do you guys think about the stimulus checks? Do you think we're going to get them? Do you think we're going to get them this month? Does this sway your decision to vote? I would like to know, because, you know, the closer we're getting to the election, the louder these stimulus checks are coming, and quickly, I'm sure they're going to hit our bank accounts. Let me know what you think. And then about the Social Security 2% raise, what do you think about that? And what did you think about South Dakota's governor declining the increased unemployment benefits? Let me know down in the comments below. You always do. Enjoy yourself. Have a happy Sunday. As you can see, I'm very excited this Sunday. Be blessed, and I will see you guys mañana.